Hello friends, in this class we are going to see the second example of construction of LR0 parsing table. Welcome again, and we are constructing this LR0 parsing table, and this example I already explained you, and here I have written in a more formatted way. It's not a handwritten, and I want to fill this table. This is the same example number 2 that we have discussed. Let me just number this production rule so that later we can have the appropriate reduction number. So I'm putting it a number 0 over here and I'm putting a number for this 1 and I'm putting it 2. This is 3, this one is 4, this is 5 and this one is 6. Okay, now I0 on input S is going to the state I1 and I0 on input D is going to the state I2. On input A, it is going to the state I3. I1 is the standard one, that I1 on input dollar is accept, and I2 on input capital A, I2 on input capital A is going to the state I4, I2 on input capital A is going to the state I4. On input B, I2 on input B going to the state I5. You can refer the previous diagram also. Here also we can get it done. On input C is going to the state I6. Okay, so I3 is I2 and I3 on input B going to the state I7. On input B, okay, on input capital B is going to the state I7. On input small b going to the state I8, I3 on input small b going to the state I8. On input small c going to the state I9. Okay, so we are done with this 1, 2, 3 input. Then come I4. Then I4 is a reduced state. I'll come later. I5 is looping on B. I5 is looping on B, so on input B will loop here, same state. On input C, which is a small c, okay. On input C going to the state I6. On input capital A, 10. So on input capital A, I10. I6 is a reduced state, will come later. I7 is also a reduced state, I'll come back here. I8 is on input capital B, I11. On input capital B, I11. On input small b, looping. I8 on input small b, this looping, so I8 itself. And on input C is going to the state I9. On input C going to the state I9. Then I9 is a reduced state, I10 itself is a reduced state, I11 is a reduced state. So filling up this entry, this parsing table entry is now I4, and let's locate I4 here. I4 is DA dot, and DA dot I have numbered it as 1. Where I'll put this entry, I'll put it everywhere. So I'll write here R1, and R1, no computation required everywhere. I6 is a derived C dot and it is R4, where we'll keep this entry everywhere. I6 is R4 and reduced by fourth production R4, and R4. I7 AB dot, and that is R2. So I'll put here R2. I9 is B derived C dot, and that is numbered as 6. So R6, and R6. I10 is BA dot, which is R3. So I'll put it here R3. R3, R3 everywhere. And finally I11 is BB dot, which is R5. So we'll put it R5, 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 R5. Yeah. So that is your LR0 collection, LR0 collection as well as LR0 parsing table. Conclusion: parsing table, we can say that the given grammar is in LR0. The given grammar, no multiple entry, no confusion. So the given grammar is in LR0. Okay, so that's all for this LR0 second table we have designed, and both grammars are in LR0. Okay, so thank you.